This week on JambarTV, we'll talk about YSU athletics winning the McCafferty Trophy. Then we'll meet the University Student Government Association. We'll also discuss the Penguins soccer team and their solid start to the season. Hello and welcome to the first episode of JambarTV for the fall semester. I'm Molly Burke.
And I'm Elizabeth Koss.
YSU was recently awarded with the James J. McCafferty Trophy for its athletic success in the Horizon League. Executive producer Dylan Lux has more.
After many successful Youngstown State performances in the Horizon League last year, the university was awarded with the James J. McCafferty Trophy. This is the first time YSU has ever won the award outright after tying with Oakland University in the 2021-2022 academic year. YSU has sole possession of the trophy for the first time since joining the Horizon League in 2001. YSU won the McCafferty based on a point standings from teams that compete in the conference. Men's and women's soccer, volleyball, men's and women's basketball, softball, and baseball points are awarded based on combined regular season and championship finishes. For all other sports, points are based on performance in their league championships. The men's side finished with 27 total points, and the women capped off the year with 24. The 51 total points tallied the most in the conference, bringing the McCafferty Trophy to Youngstown State. YSU Athletic Director Ron Strollo spoke on the benefits that the McCafferty Trophy brings to the university.
I hope it's just a measurement of the job we're doing with the student athletes. You know, on top of our graduation rates and grade point averages, you know, it adds to the experience, you know, for our student athletes. Kids have a lot better experience when they're winning.
Winning the McCafferty Trophy helped bring recognition to YSU. Senior goalie Brooklyn Kirkpatrick said that the university is deserving of the acknowledgement and is proud to be a Penguin.
Not enough people know about YSU, and I think just winning such a prestigious award puts our school on the map and all the great things that come from this university and the opportunities that they give their athletes. And I just think it'll give us more respect and more recognition that we've deserved for a really long time. And I'm very proud to be able to represent that every day.
You can keep up to date on all things YSU athletics at ysusports.com. For JambarTV, I'm Dylan Lux.
YSU's Board of Trustees and its committees met on June 21st and 22nd just to preview the academic year. Editor-in-Chief Cheyenne Gibbons has some details on what they decided.
In the two-day span of meetings, various committees and subcommittees met in this room to discuss annual reports for the upcoming academic year and different policy changes. Here are some important things you need to know.
There was a slight increase in tuition and operating budget. Both were approved. Student organizations must apply to use YSU logos like the Y and Pete the Penguin. And reports for YSU and athletic staff, faculty, and administrators' salary changes were presented as well.
The board also focused on the continuous decline of student enrollment at YSU and all higher education institutions. Strategic plans and adjustments were presented at the meeting. On June 22nd, or the second day of meetings, various individuals and groups were recognized for their excellence in the 2022 to 2023 academic year.
YSU Athletics was recognized for winning the McCafferty Trophy. Student government executives Nico Masterides, McGuire Franco, and Jordan Pintar were recognized for their excellence during the 2022 to 2023 academic year. Then the Board of Trustees presented the Heritage Awards to Joseph Moscow and late Saritha Cooper.
For more information and meeting minutes, pick up a Jambar or visit YSU Board of Trustees websites. Reporting for JambarTV, I'm Cheyenne Gibbons.
YSU has a new parking lot. The former site of the 5th Avenue M60 parking deck was reopened as the M60 parking lot. The new lot holds 171 new parking spaces, 31 of which are handicap accessible and 6 of those are van accessible. The project took a year to complete and cost $827,000. Danny O'Connell, the Director of Support Services, said the parking spaces were based off current campus trends.
Based on enrollment right now and parking use right now, we tried to figure out what we needed campus core. And by going two bays of parking, it gives us 171 parking spaces.
The parking lot is located by DeBartlow and Cushwa Halls and was built to be sidewalk accessible. The busiest dates for the parking are at the beginning of semesters because people need and want to be on campus the most. The fullest times for parking are between 10 a.m. and noon, peaking at 11 a.m. O'Connell said students should plan out their parking and not find a spot last minute.
Get here early, especially the first week. Find out where you want to park. If you're running late, don't try and park close.
Students can find a map of parking lots on the university website. Parking passes can be purchased through Penguin Portal.
Puppy Palooza turned into puppy panic after one puppy was allegedly stolen from the event. Lego, a 2-month-old brown and white Labrador mix, was brought in by New Lease on Life Animal Rescue from Struthers. He was later turned into the YSU police station where a volunteer was able to pick him up and return him home. According to Maria Guyan with the shelter, they've been hosting Puppy Palooza for years without incident, but are happy to have Lego back. Puppy yoga is, however, scheduled for September 6th and planned to go on as normal. However, Guyan expects that some security changes may have to happen for next year's Puppy Palooza.
This year, a State of the University address was not given by interim President Helen Lafferty, but Cheyenne Gibbons sat down with her and discussed some of Lafferty's goal for the academic year. Before classes began, YSU and the faculty union approved a 3-year contract with an 89% faculty approval. Lafferty said this was a huge accomplishment for the university because of the ongoing search for a new YSU president. Lafferty's goals are short-term and simple, to make campus life easier for everyone during this transition.
I need to be, for all of you here, what you need me to be. And the better I know about you, the more I listen to you, the more I come to an understanding of what it really is that makes you connected to Youngstown State University, the better I am then to do a job that helps those connections stay in place.
So far, there is no timeline for when the new president will be announced, but there is a 2-tier process involving Board of Trustee members and different groups of the university. Lafferty said it will be a bittersweet day when her time at YSU is up.
I love it here. There's just so much. You know, we're in a city that doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles. We have other things. I see this in our students and in our faculty and our staff. We have a lot of resilience. It's something that I think we can celebrate that a lot of universities might want, and they might have other things that we might want, but they really do not have that resilience, that human spirit, if you will, that just says, you got this, you can do this.
The Jambar will continue to follow the progress on the search for a new YSU president.
YSU held an event on May 20th to celebrate the life and impact of Warren Bud Williamson III and also unveiled the new Williamson Innovation Park, which is an educational area for students in STEM-related fields. One of Williamson's biggest dreams was to create a space where students could learn outdoors and better their problem-solving abilities. With the newly unveiled park, his dream managed to come to fruition. Hazel Marie, one of the longest tenured professors at YSU's engineering program, is named the director of the park. And Williamson III often referred to his dream as a geek park as he envisioned kids of all ages testing their knowledge with no walls or lectures. The Williamson Innovation Park resides on 165 acres, which was part of Williamson's donation to the foundation last year. The park is located at 8399 Tippecanoe Road in Canfield.
With students flocking back to classes, some may have noticed they're paying more than their classmates. Reporter Tala Al-Sharif breaks the story.
Incoming freshman students at Youngstown State University may have noticed an increase in their tuition.
Tuition has increased by 3% since last year, but it's not the first time the university has adjusted to the rising costs of college. According to Neil McNally, YSU's chief finance officer, the increase is nominal.
So we increased or adjusted the Penguin Promise cohort rate by 3%. It's really not an increase because the students who are paying that are new, so they've never paid anything.
All returning undergraduate students will not see an increase in tuition. However, students on a 5-year track or longer will see an increase as they will be placed in a new cohort rate. McNally said the university is also affected by the higher costs because of inflation.
Costs this year are estimated to go up by over $500,000.
Cybersecurity and furthering IT services are among some reasons for higher costs. The university also faces pressure from both students and Ohioans to keep costs low, including tuition rates.
It's going to make it tough on us because our expenses are going up faster. So that's where it gets a little difficult, challenging financially to get everything to balance.
Reporting for JambarTV, I'm Tala Sharif.
With fall right around the corner, I'm wondering what the weather's going to be like for the start of September.
I'm not really too ready for, those colder temperatures, and I hope Cheyenne Gibbons has some great news about the heat. Cheyenne?
Thanks, Betty. This Labor Day weekend is looking beautiful with tons of sun and minimal clouds in the sky. Perfect for any cookouts or outdoor plans, but you'll want to stick around because I'll have more after the break.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
The communication department is much more than media or delivering a speech. The YSU Communication Department offers programs in telecommunication, journalism, and communication studies. We inspire creativity. We encourage each student's passion. We explore new and advanced technologies that connect the human race. The communication programs at YSU ensure that every student is prepared and experienced for the outside workforce, for life after YSU. Join the Jambar and find your voice when you tell the next big story. Become a host of Rookery Radio and gain hands-on experience, or get involved with TV productions like Light the Wick, Penguin Rundown, and JambarTV. YSU's communication department is much more than a department, an education, or a degree. It's a home for passionate individuals, for students to find and pursue what they love.
Try some exercise.
Wait, what? What's going on right now?
Yeah, man, exercise.
I don't know. I don't know if I should be talking to you right now.
It's got lots of benefits.
Okay.
The benefits of exercise include increased levels of energy, higher quality of sleep, better muscle and bone strength, improved memory, and clearer skin.
Hello and welcome back to Jambar TV. I'm Cheyenne Gibbons and this is your weekly weather forecast. Let's jump into this weekend's radar. Today and tonight the chance for rain is only 5%. There will also be minimal clouds in the sky, so don't forget to pack sunscreen for any outdoor plans or extended amount of time outside. Saturday, that chance for rain remains low at 4%, but we'll see some clouds move into the valley with the cloud coverage of 31%. To counteract that sun and the heat, we'll see some wind speeds picking up to 15 miles per hour, but other than that, it's going to be a really nice day outside. Saturday night, the conditions will remain the same. Sunday, we'll see stronger winds, but barely any clouds in the sky. Sunday will be our best day of the weekend. Those Sunday night conditions will be pretty similar. Now let's take a look at my 4-day forecast. Today is the coolest day of the 4-day at 80 degrees. The low drops down to a chill 55 at night. Saturday, the high will be in the mid-80s and the temps will drop down to 64. Sunday, those temps keep rising and the high will be 88. Those night temperatures remain pretty similar at 65 degrees. Monday will be our hottest day of the 4-day and perfect for extended weekend and any outdoor plans. The low will be 65. That's it for this week's weather forecast, but you'll want to stick around because Zoe Bechtel will be in the studio with the latest student life.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared, learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
The communication department is much more than media or delivering a speech. The YSU Communication Department offers programs in telecommunication, journalism, and communication studies. We inspire creativity. We encourage each student's passion. We explore new and advanced technologies that connect the human race. The communication programs at YSU ensure that every student is prepared and experienced for the outside workforce, for life after YSU. Join the Jambar and find your voice when you tell the next big story. Become a host of Rookery Radio and gain hands-on experience, or get involved with TV productions like Light the Wick, Penguin Rundown, and JambarTV. YSU's communication department is much more than a department, an education, or a degree. It's a home for passionate individuals, for students to find and pursue what they love.
Hey kid, you wanna try some exercise?
Wait, what? What's going on right now?
Yeah, man, exercise.
I don't know. I don't know if I should even be talking to you right now.
It's got lots of benefits.
Okay.
The benefits of exercise include increased levels of energy, higher quality of sleep, better muscle and bone strength, improved memory, and clearer skin.
Hi, welcome back to JambarTV. I'm Zoe Bechtel, and this is your Student Life Update. The Student Government Association is preparing for the 2023-2024 school year. Jambar reporter Matt Sotler has more.
The SGA is getting ready with campus activities, improvements for student life, and upcoming elections. SGA Vice President Jordan Pintar said SGA has planned various events throughout the semester.
We will eventually be having food trucks on campus. We will be doing like handouts of food, vouchers as well. We'll be giving out coffee and donuts. And then we will also be having Swipe Out Hunger Week in November.
SGA has goals to expand its Aunt Flo initiative, focus on food insecurity, and set up a student-run garden in the Ward Beecher greenhouse. SGA President Alexander Pepa said the main purpose of SGA is to advocate for the students.
Our little motto is we're to unite, to represent, and to serve. So basically, we're here to advocate for students on campus, whatever their needs, whatever their concerns are. And then we do that through a bunch of different ways, but we also, with advocating, we also help fund like different organizations, different events. So
the SGA will be providing information on how students can get involved with upcoming elections. Vice President of Student Life, Sophie Myers, says emails with information will be sent within the month.
We send out a lot of important emails regarding like SGA applications. If there's an open spot and you want to sign up for like elections or something, whenever election season rolls around, you'll find that information in your email.
For more information on the SGA, go to their website. Reporting for the Jambar, I'm Matt Sotler.
The Rec Center has many services to offer YSU students, and the start of the fall semester is a great opportunity to get active and involved. The Rec Center has a gym, adventure recreation, group classes, and personal training at free or reduced cost for students. The Rec Center also has club and intramural sports and equipment that can be rented out. Ryan McNicholas, Director of Campus Recreation, says the rec is a great way to alleviate stress.
Not only is it physical recreation, but it's a help for stress management, for relaxation, and whether that means doing yoga or climbing the wall or jumping on a treadmill or playing basketball, it's different for everyone.
All of this is available to students with a valid YSU ID. Go to the Rec Center's website for more information and fall hours. 2 YSU featured twirlers competed overseas with Team USA at the World Baton Twirling Championships and Nations Cup in Liverpool, England. Brooklyn Banush and Madeline Huff placed in multiple Level A competitions hosted by IBTF this past August. Banush placed first in 3 events: twirling core, show core, and artistic twirl. Huff also
placed 8th in the extra
against 54
competition.
people in my individual events, and then for my teams we were against 15. And I was lucky enough to get 3 gold medals this year, which was really exciting.
Huff also placed 8th in the extra competition as an incoming freshman. You could see both Banish and Huff perform with their featured twirlers at football games this upcoming season. Black Student Union kicked off the academic year with various events throughout Welcome Week to promote their student organization. BSU is meant to be a safe place to celebrate and learn about Black history and culture. The organization is open for anyone to join, regardless of race or ethnicity. There is a $5 membership fee and weekly meetings every Wednesday at 6 p.m. in the LaRisha Room in Jones Hall. Tonight, the organization will host an outdoor cookout at Harrison Field for those interested in joining. Julian Johnson, BSU's president, said he's rebranding BSU to be fun and informative.
We got some events coming up for Welcome Week. We're doing something almost every day. We're throwing a cookout on Friday. We're having an AirPod raffle. But not just like to have fun, you gotta think of the foundation it was built on. So we love to teach Black history.
To keep up with the group or to find more information, go to BSU's Instagram. Stick around because John Ostapowitz will be in the studio with all things sports.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
The communication department is much more than media or delivering a speech. The YSU Communication Department offers programs in telecommunication, journalism, and communication studies. We inspire creativity. We encourage each student's passion. We explore new and advanced technologies that connect the human race. The communication programs at YSU ensure that every student is prepared and experienced for the outside workforce, for life after YSU. Join the Jambar and find your voice when you tell the next big story. Become a host of Rookery Radio and gain hands-on experience, or get involved with TV productions like Light the Wick, Penguin Rundown, and JambarTV. YSU's communication department is much more than a department, an education, or a degree. It's a home for passionate individuals, for students to find and pursue what they love.
Hey kid, you wanna try some exercise?
Wait, what? What's going on right now?
Yeah, man, exercise.
I don't know. I don't know if I should even be talking to you right now.
It's got lots of benefits.
Okay.
The benefits of exercise include increased levels of energy, higher quality of sleep, better muscle and bone strength, improved memory, and clearer skin.
The YSU football team has been preparing all spring and summer long for their home opener on August 31st. The Penguins hosted Valparaiso University on Thursday night. The Beacons are a FCS team from the Pioneer League. Senior quarterback Mitch Davison returned alongside his core wide receiver group. Senior Bryce Oliver had a big season a year ago, catching 10 touchdown passes from Davidson. On the defensive side of the ball, senior Dylan Woodkey returns at the defensive end position alongside junior tackle Chris Fitzgerald in the secondary. Both of the team's leading tacklers return as senior Quincy Lenton and Jordan Trowers will be with the team. Head coach Doug Phillips is also back for his 4th season. Phillips has high hopes for the team this year. He has emphasized leaving no doubt. Coach spoke before the opener on the importance of playing at home and defending the Ice Castle.
But you constantly got to learn. And in this league, you better win your home games, no matter who you're playing. If you're playing Valpo, playing Robert Morris, okay, you're playing, any team, Southern Illinois, You got to win. If you want a chance, you got to win your home games.
For more information on the game and the final score, go to ysusports.com. The Youngstown State University women's soccer team started its season opener with a victory for the first time since 2019, beating St. Francis with a score of 3-1. The Penguins went on to win 2 more games by beating Akron 1-0 and Duquesne 2-1. Despite a strong start, the Penguins were unable to keep Canisius from scoring with 8 minutes left to go in the game. Although the Penguins had 7 shots, 3 of which were on goal, they were unable to score, resulting in a 1-0 loss. Despite their loss, these wins brought senior Brooklyn Kirkpatrick 1 win away from breaking the YSU all-time win record as a goalie. Head coach Brian Schrum said this achievement is a team effort.
One thing that you never see is the players on the bench that commit to practicing every single day. And they are usually the most important players on the team, because if we did not have training sessions of a good caliber, we wouldn't be able to prepare for the team we're going to play. So my reward has always been watching the players that we don't see every day on the field or a game day that are training their butts off.
The Penguins take on George Washington University next on August 31st in Washington, D.C. To watch the game and to find more information on the YSU women's soccer team, visit ESPN Plus and ysusports.com. The Youngstown State women's volleyball team opened up the 2023 season at home August 25th and the 26th as they hosted the YSU Invitational. The Lady Penguins ended the weekend 1-3 as they beat Canisius University and fell short to Belmont University as well as St. Francis University inside the Beagley Center. The team has 9 returning players, including graduate student Josie Borum, who was second team All-Horizon League last season. They also added 4 freshmen and transfer student Jasmine Vergara, who was included on the All-Tournament team at the Invitational for the Lady Gwens. For Borum, the new players make an impactful role to the team.
I think it's always fun to have a lot of newcomers in that bring like some different roles to the team, and I think it'll just be good for them overall to kind of learn our system and just give us some like new areas of playing, and I think it'll be fun to continue working with them throughout the season.
Head coach Eleni Scott is returning for her 6th season with the team. The Lady Gwens are now looking forward to the Toledo Invitational starting on August 31st. For Scott, the 3-game stretch of Toledo, the University of Memphis, and Virginia Tech will be a challenge to help the team in the long run. You can keep up to date with the YSU volleyball team at ysusports.com as well as ESPN Plus. Now let's send it over to Cheyenne Gibbons for your weather recap.
Thanks, John. Like I said before, this weekend is looking beautiful, and I plan on taking full advantage of the sun and the extended weekend. Make sure not to forget your sunscreen and take advantage of that beautiful weather before that fall chill is upon us. Now let's toss back over to the desk.
Well, I think that's all we have for this week of JambarTV, but we hope everybody had a great first week of classes. Good night, everyone.
Support for JambarTV is provided in part by the YSU Foundation and the Jane F. Lamb Charitable Foundation. Thank you.